Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this episode we're going to change the brake discs, the pads, so let's get into it. Where's me Kniffy gone? There's me Kniffy. Come here to me, you. We have got a special delivery from Mcg. Let's open it and see what's in it. Look at this. It's a box in a box! Wow, I've always wanted that! Okay, what is it? It is a box in a box! Hey, you buy it! Class! Aha! What is in this little beauty? She's got another one. Oh, she doesn't open up flat. I thought it opened up flat there for a second. Oh, a box of styrofoam. Oh, Lord God. Oh my God. Look at them. They're just beautiful. Beautiful. New ride. Leave that down there now. And we shall open her up. Wow. Oh, she's upside down though. Oh, I've even got a tight rod cap. Wow. Class, lads. Class. Top notch. Love it. Let's put it back in the box now. Get another picture for the gram. Get a picture for the gram, mate. Never put this box away now. Well, I suppose we should get cracking on this thing, shouldn't we? Hi, how are you? 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 Give her 3 more. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Oh, Jesus, hi, how are you? Now, how high are you? What? Tell you what, they are just fucking better. Just fucking better. They can go in the bin. They are going freshly in the bin. We have got the ones off the AWD EP3 over there. Let's go to go on it and increase the horse purse. There we go. Knock the wheel off, bitch. Rightio. Let's get our trusty 12 on in here. Crack these open. And the bottom one. Come on, you bitch. Alright, that's lovely. Then you want to get a Hummer. No, you don't want to turn it. Let me get just the other side now, because Chuck does not want to turn the easiest. And we'll give her a little belt of a now. See her starting to move. Jesus. She's fucking tight. grip isn't the greatest. Jesus. I tell you what, boy. Oh, she's fat. Ah, come on, you cunt. Before I get the angle grinder on you. She's coming, boy! Jesus Christ, how tight do you need to be? Woo! That's beating the shit out of me. Wow. Woo. I'm going to get the grinder onto these now in 2 seconds, I tell you that. Ah, fuck you. Grinder. I'm getting the grinder on them, fuck that. What we'll do here is, to make it a little easier, I'm going to just take off the caliper. Just undo them 2 screws. Okay, so what we want to do is now we want to take off the 2 bolts there, the 2 17s. Well, ain't you tight? Just give it a scalp of a hammer. I used to be able to just give it a little tap with my hand, but now I bruise so easily. I bruise easily. Okay, so that's the caliper off. Just hang that up there. Then we'll just take out them 2 bolts. That's right, that's that out. Ooh, we have it. Give me Juan Pablo Angel. Right, I'm just going to cut it, because now that I have the caliper off, I can just slide that there. It's not ideal that I'm cutting these off, but you seen the struggle I had trying to get them off there, and they're just not turning the greatest, and once they spin, they're kind of fucked. Let's just get them cut off to be grand. Studs hold it on anyway, the old Irish way. Be grand! No! You've got no other option but to come off now, because I'm just going to beat the shit out of you. No, I told you, yeah. Look at that. Ah, not an ounce of struggle. Love it. It's the easiest thing I think I've ever done. Guys, I can't emphasize this enough, right? Go on to Amazon. This is not a paid promotion in any way. Go on to Amazon and just go and buy it yourselves a set of wire wheels, because they're so cheap for like €10. How easy it makes things for you. It's just fast. Like, I'm just going to go and clean up my little studs here now. Right? Savage. Let's get the copper grease on. Okay, so we've got the front disc here. Just going to open it up. Don't mind me glove. It's seen better days. So what we want to do with this is, with every fresh disc that you buy, you want to go and play it. Preferably hard rock, 1980s music. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this a little bit of a wham jam cleaning, and with that, generally I would have always used like a degreaser, silicone remover, panel wipe, any kind of degreaser cleaner kind of thing, but I don't have any at the minute, so I'm going to just use myself some standard tinners. All it is just to take the coat of grease and oil, the oil that's kind of sort of on top of the disc itself, to stop it from rusting up. So it's just to kind of clean it up a little bit. There's no better stuff to clean stuff than tinners. Right, where are we going? We're going to go on that way with it. Oh! Wow, now I'm fingerless. Jeez, come back. You think you're going? You need to protect me phalanges. That's that. Now let's put this little bracket back on now. Wouldn't mind, they were just to keep my hands warm. Now, okay, so because I don't have a tool to push in the calipers on the back. It's a little bit different than the front, but with the front, what I'm going to do is, so I just want to put that in there. I'm just trying to do it in a way that you can see it. That's just going to go in, touch the back of the piston, and whenever that is, it'll push that piston back, and you'll see it. Look at it! Look at it! It's a moving boy. Probably not moving as fast as I'd like it to, but sure, look, I'll try and get it sorted. I wasn't moving as quick as I'd like it to move, so I went and got a different clamp. It was the original clamp I was going to go for, and I was going to edit it and all that. I was thinking, I was like, fucking why would I edit it? I want people to see the crack, but then I didn't record it. So the clamp I was using, it was too hard to use. It was too hard to use this one. I know you could use a vice grips, but I just don't have a working vice grips that's big enough. So I was using this here, and it's just not enough torque on it. So then I used this, but the throw isn't long enough to get it into the back of the piston, so I just have to put a wheel stud. I'll even show you. Look, it's just all like, lads, just to make do, like, you know what I mean? I couldn't give a fuck. So put that on, and then I had a wheel stud on the inside then, just to keep me in the access of it. Hopefully we get the tool soon enough to get. So we'll put on our pads. But this is all just about, lads, like making do it what you have, trying our hardest to kind of sort of get our cars as good as we can with what we have and trying to keep our heads right. So let's get these pads on. That's one. There we go. And that's two. Georges. So let's put the last two bolts in now for the front calipers, and that's this side finished. How are you doing? How's your day going? Oh, don't mind that, I don't want to hitches now. Give somebody a black eye in the crowd. Oh yeah! And that's that side. Let's get the wheel on. I'm changing the wheel studs as well, so it's a bit crazy, right? These ones here are exposed on the top, and the ones on the Civic have a dome on them, so it kind of protects the top of the nut from rusting. So with the copper grease and now with an enclosed domed top nut, it should be fine. Now they are the same pitch. I already checked. They are the same. Off a Honda, they are the same. So no fear there. So now we'll get rid of the rusty old ones and we'll throw on the new second-hand ones off the Civic, donated to make her go faster. Something has to slow down them stripes. Tell you that, something has to slow down them stripes. Look at that. Oh, majestic. It's where they were made for it. And that's that one. Done. Right, so let's get to it. We've got the disc here, we've got some new second-hand studs, and we've got the new brake discs. Let's crack off a few of these nuts and bolts. The 12 being the 2 bolts that bolt on the caliper, and the 14 being the caliper bracket to the hub. Sorry about the shaking, lads, it's just the position of the camera. And then we want to loosen off them too. This one. That's one. Ow. That hurted it in the words of Petrie. I suppose we'll leave them on there now for a second. Try and crack open these fucking studs on the front. Now, that's how easy they should come off. Fuck you, handbrake! That's how easy they should be to take off. Cracking. Let's just take off them 2 bolts now that are holding on the caliper. Where's that screwdriver? It's right in front of me! Oh! That would help, wouldn't it? Now you're going to see the magic at work here. No tool. No tool, but I have to try and get that piston back. How do we do it, lads? How do you do it? I don't know, a bit of ingenuity, I suppose. Thank you. Let's start off. Good luck. Lovely. There. There you go. Takes the littlest of it. Oh, we got no screws. Legs. No shoes. Yeah, majestic. Good. I'm going to try and put this video up. I'm going to see what bear with me. I'm going to try and see if this video is any good just putting up the whole thing. I might just see how long the video is and throw the whole thing up, because in real time it doesn't take that long to change the discs and pads. Like, this is all real time, like 4 minutes now I'm at, like, and I've got the 4 minutes, I don't know how long I'm at, to be fair, but not that long. It won't take me time. I'm setting up the camera more and everything, and it's taking me long to be very, very fair. Okay. No need to go overly tight with them bolts because they are only locating there. It's not going anywhere, lads, now. So what we're going to do now is I'll just throw on this little caliper bracket. Come off, you! Where are you going? Yeah. What the fuck is that? Dirt. Woo! Dirty. Are they moving alright now? Oh dear, yeah, that's free. Oh, that's free. I'm free to do whatever I choose, and I'll take the booze if I want. I don't even know if they're the right words, but apparently Oasis sing the wrong words whenever they're live anyway. Hello. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to tighten the caliper bracket up completely, push the piston back in, and we will then stick the caliper back on. But that there, lads, is pretty much it. Besides pushing back in, where's the 14? There it is. I just fucking can't do it anymore. Right, let's show you how to do this. Now this here, right, that's cowboys, is what I'd say. So fucking yeehaw, lads. Just be careful, right? When you're doing this, you don't want to touch. Just around here now and get just as best I can on it. Right, so I want to try and get this to go in. But because it's on the handbrake pushes it out, so it's loosening it here. So you want to be tightening it, because tightening it pushes it back in, and loosening it is coming out. So the caliper is actually, this piston comes out when you're technically it's loosening. If you are going to go righty tighty, lefty loosey, so right will tighten it up and push it back in. Left will bring it out, and the left way is when you pull up the handbrake, kinda. You're bringing it out. So just be very careful, lads, that you don't hit the rubber. And you just want to top. This is what I always do: is just top, bring it down. That's it. And generally speaking, look at that. I had it bolted up somewhere yesterday. Now, if you have the tool sits in here and it pushes in it all at once, like it's handy. I just don't have it. So, as again, lads, this is just for fucking DIYers on the side of the street, you know. As if you're going to change your pads and all on the side of the street. Well, it's been done before. It's probably been done before. You can see just that piston going back in. That also means that it's not seized up. It's not ideal, this now, to be very fair. Not ideal in any way whatsoever, but I tell you what, it works when you've got nothing. More chances of you having a pair of vice grips than a fucking brake tool. All you have to do is just keep on turning it. As hard and as tedious as it is, it'll come. It's actually harder to do it on the camera because I'm trying to show you, and I'm keeping myself in an awkward position nearly, you'd say. Wow, now she's going. Look at that full tilt. If anybody wants to supply me with one of these tools, by the way, lads, I'm not going to stop you. I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's see, does it fit? Yes, it does, because there's no fucking pads on it. One pad in, one pad on, two pad on. Now just push in your little tabs, because that could have just been you thinking that it wasn't in enough. It is in enough, it just needed the little rubbery pushers in it. Tell you what, lads, these gloves are terrible. Waiting on a, there's a sponsor, there's somebody after sponsoring the build. Bulk gloves, go and check them out, lads. Drop them a follow. They're after dropping us a text to say that they are going to drop us a few buckets and boxes of gloves. So hopefully we get them in the next few weeks, and if we do, we will do some form of giveaway so other people can see what they're like as well. So it's not just going to be me testing them. A rising tide lifts all boats, lads. Isn't that what Juan says? Come on! You're on your last boat. Hey, that's that. Let's get the wheel on and wear our new wheel nuts from Civic.
Thanks for watching, everybody. A huge thanks to Mcg Autostyling for supplying the Tegiwa alloy rad for the all-wheel drive EP3 Type R. Thanks to Richie at the Fairgreen Motor Factors in Drogheda for supplying us with all of the parts for the Jazz. If you'd like to help out the channel with this project or future projects, follow the link in the description for my GoFundMe and you'll be able to have a little read and all about of the experiences that I've had with my health. Thank you all very much for watching. I greatly appreciate any kind of help you can give me. Catch us on the next one, lads.